Hi Chase, it's June 29th, I think today is, and it's the end of week 3, and time to do my video. This is the back of my baby's head. He's a little bit sleepy, and you know, being a mom job is never done, unfortunately. Sometimes it would be nice to be able to say, like, look, I'm on a diet. I just need you to feed yourself, take care of yourself while I worry about feeding me. But that's not really how it goes. So we've had to, I don't know, kind of figure out how to do it with my hands full of kids. And I'm totally wishing that I had taken the time to make sure I was at the top of my game and super healthy before I had kids in the mix. But I guess better late than never. So just like everything else in life, you figure out how to do it with kids. The diet's been good so far. We've definitely eaten out too many times this week, but we've still been able to keep under my macros and calories almost all week. So it's been a much better week this week than last week. I'm still doing the 1250 plan, and it's been working for me. I feel better about it. I actually feel like I'm losing some weight. I was able to put on a size smaller pants today and not even have muffin top. So I'm pretty excited about that. And those 3 inches that I lost last week that I was for sure I was going to see back this week and be super sad if I had to increase the inches, and I didn't have to do that. So that's really good news. Obstacles. So this is my last week at this job. I'm changing jobs, and as I've been, kind of closing up and telling everyone goodbye, everyone wants to go and do lunch, and that's hard. Like, that's just part of our culture and what you do. And so I have to be like super extra on my game to be able to do that. Last week, I made it work, but this week it's going to be even harder. So, especially with 4th of July at the end of it. So I'm not sure exactly how things are going to go, but I'm going to do my best to stay on track. But that's definitely an obstacle that I see this week as well, is people wanting to go out and have lunch. I have been going to the gym. This week I made it 4 times, which I'm super stoked about. That's huge for me. My mood and overall attitude towards achieving my goals have been pretty good. During the day, I do really well during the day, but I'm going to be honest. Like at bedtime, actually before bedtime, those hours after dinner and before I go upstairs and go to bed, are really hard for me to stay dedicated and to just not completely blow how hard I've worked all day to stick to my diet. Like, it would be super easy for me to just go and eat 3 times as many calories in those couple of hours than I had eaten all day, and I don't know why that is. The good news is that I'm not waking up in the middle of the night looking for candy anymore, but I don't know, I still gotta, if I can get, when I get those non-suppressant, or anyway, the appetite suppressants without the caffeine in them, I'm hoping that that'll make a difference at nighttime, because that's definitely a hard point for me. And actually, I was going to ask you, it looks like in your instructions for the supplements, everyone's taking the regular Lipo-6 and then adding in the non-stimulant, I believe in the morning, and then one in the evening. Is that something that I can like double up on? Can I take the non-stimulant in the same way that everyone else is taking theirs, and then also replacing the unlimited with the non-stimulant? So I guess it's kind of essentially taking double what everyone else is taking. I don't know if that's possible or how that works, but I would love a little extra help with in the appetite area, and then like I said, in the evenings, that's it's weird, but that's definitely my hardest part. Oh, like I posted on my blog this week, I learned that I really need to be careful about not letting myself get over hungry. So when I get over hungry is when I'm ready to just throw my goals aside, throw everything I've worked so hard aside, and just eat anything that I can find. So that was a huge eye-opener for me, and I need to, the night before, make sure that I take the time to get my meals put together so that I don't end up at work without anything to eat. So it's been, like I said, a much better week this week than last week. I'm feeling better about things. I've kind of been just waiting all week, holding my breath, hoping that I didn't have to add those 3 inches that I lost on my waist last week back into my inches this week. I really just assumed that it was a fluke, that those 3 inches were gone, so I'm really glad that they get to stay off. And it's looking like I have a decent amount of inches that I've lost so far, which is pretty cool. So I think that's it for this week, and I will talk to you later.